Alright, guys, June 1st of 2023. Happy Pride Month. Welcome back to the pod. Today's daily episode, I'm just going to be reviewing a little bit of some early decisions I'm making as far as my schedule. Um, Now, I know this might sound stupid, but I'm maybe not the most disciplined and organized when it comes to, you know, uh, kind of having my own routines and things. I think one strength that kind of works in my favor, that's kind of a bit of a burden, but also a bit of a strength at the same time, is that I can kind of naturally wake up early. And why I say that's a bit of a burden is because I usually don't sleep that great. Lately I've been asleep. Uh, Last night, let's say I slept around midnight or so. Um, I don't know if that's exactly when I slept, but I feel like it was kind of near when I slept. So let's call it midnight when I slept last night, the last night of May. I know I was up a little after 11. Then it just kind of felt a little unsettled. So I was up watching something, and I remember, I took some really high CBD gummies because I was like, I am going to bed. Like, I needed to like push myself to sleep, so I did. But the effects from that kind of lingered this morning, and I've been kind of having nights like that where it's like, okay, I'll have some CBD, maybe more CBD, but kind of later, not like around 8 p.m., but around like 11 or 12. So that does give like that extra 3-4 hours where it kind of cuts into my morning a little bit more than what would be the usual. So it's been a little rough kind of waking up. And I did give myself quite a few days off with Memorial Weekend and, the weekend, the couple days before Memorial Weekend. I was like, it's technically a holiday. Let's do the holiday thing. And I was pretty um I was kind of ready to do that, but I guess when it comes to uh you know early kind of like phases of planning, it can kind of take me a little bit to kind of figure out what I want to actually do. So I have been giving myself breaks, and I noticed, for these daily episodes, I've been recording um, it looks like from about April 23rd or so, um, until pretty consistently till around May 20th or so. And then from a little bit after May 20th, I got pretty inconsistent. And so, I was kind of like, let me just, I kind of shifted my schedule up a little bit. Um, so typically what my mornings were like before I started job searching, before I started doing a lot of side gigs, before I started having like healthcare appointments and having to deal with car related stuff, I was basically just doing a bunch of self-care activities, and developing some skills online, studying here and there. But I feel like most of my studying started around really like March or so. I wanted to take my exam in February initially, and then I gave myself all of January and off, even though I tried to start studying, and that didn't really work out too good because I was still pretty worn out. And then so that was January. February of this year, I was expecting to take the test. I scheduled, I think, my practice exam. Like, it's something you schedule on your own. I scheduled it for like mid February, and then I went off of that, and decided, I'm just going to take February and March off, and then May is going to be, April is going to be when I actually start like getting serious about like the studying portion, taking the exam. So I took the exam and passed it like early May. I did the practice exam, I think a few days before that, or a week before, I can't remember. But I wanted this test out of my hair before I went to Vegas for May 13th for Sick New World Festival. I was like, let's just get this out of the way. So that's what I did. I got the exam kind of out of the way. I didn't know my score until I got back. I checked it that Tuesday, I guess, and I took it on a Thursday. Um, and so I was out of town that Friday through Monday, and then once I got back Monday, I just rested, and Tuesday I was like, okay, back to the grind. Um, and so Tuesday I basically um, um, went and the Tuesday after May 13th, I basically was like, okay, I passed. So I've started working on my professional profile and all the different steps recommended. I haven't finished every single step, so I don't really know. I thought they said Calendly was free. It looks like Calendly is not free. It's a free trial, I guess, or whatever it was that I signed up for. Seems like a free trial, because mine said something about it expiring. So I don't know if there's like a completely free version or what, but I might have to take that off my resume because they recommended for us to put that, I guess, on our LinkedIn profile as well as on our resume, so that recruiters can see the link and go and schedule with us if they really want to do that. So some things I'm going to need to get in the habit of is checking the email that my LinkedIn is kind of connected with, and my resume. My resume needs to have my new email as well. I've got an old email that I use for pretty much everything that's just packed with so much junk that it's like, I'm sifting through more junk every day than I am actual like legit messages. Um, and so I need to get organized with that. I'm kind of writing some of this stuff down because it's like, um, yeah. So the Calendly thing, the email, um, and I don't know what else. Like, but little things like that. Like as far as the application process, like I've been putting out applications, not a whole lot yet, but nowhere near as many as I was expecting to be putting out. Initially I was like, yeah, 20 a day. I think I've done about 20 in the course of a week. And that doesn't even count, like contacting, you know, the people who review your applications and resumes and like reaching out to them and letting them know that I applied. It doesn't count that step. And so, it's been a long time since I've searched for work. Um, and it's a bit, uh, it's a bit overwhelming. It's quite a bit overwhelming. Um, because mainly I am kind of, every day doing a lot of research on stuff, and my brain, my energy just kind of gave out this week and was just like, you know what, like I need to kind of relax a little bit, like, take a step back for a second. Um, I didn't really do anything, just bored, having some boring days. This morning I literally had to kind of like force myself to get up. I was just like, just get up, like get the day started, just get the heck up, you know. Um, I've definitely got a lot of stuff that I need to be doing, so I kind of got myself up, made myself breakfast, and mind you, it wasn't an easy thing to do this morning. I was like, I really want to relax. I woke up around 6 something, which is normal for me, and I kind of just want to relax. And I'm just like, man. So yeah, so I've got all these things in place, of what I'm kind of trying to do, but mostly just kind of trying to improve my daily schedule. Um, so, I have been watching some kind of like darker content. It has been affecting me less, but also I've been taking a lot more CBD lately. Um, and so it's kind of one of those things that's like, I'm feeling less energetic. I'm eating more because I get a little bit of munchies. So I'm feeling less energetic. I'm eating more. I haven't really been to the gym in a little bit, and you know, like yeah, when I went to the doctor's office, I guess I wasn't like too thrilled about my lab results. Like I know I have to go in and stuff, and I was like, oh, I gotta get a lot of this stuff out of the way before I get back into work. I was like, I need to see a doctor and make sure everything's like squared away. And so I was like, okay, I need to do that, but um, I didn't really wanna, like I don't know, like nobody wants to rock the boat, like I didn't really wanna, like I don't know, just this whole thing with my schedule is a little bit on the tiring side. Um, Today's gonna need to be one of those days where I do like a meditation at every hour break. Um, those are the days that I can tell where I'm just like, I'm literally going through the motions today, in all honesty. Like, yeah.